Live. I think so. Hey, ladies. I am so excited to be back and connecting with all of you. I just want to say that last week, all of the women that were in my audience were just so beautiful, and most of you joined my group, and I'm just so excited to have all of you in my group and scheduling sessions with me, and just such a beautiful community here. So thank you for that. So today I'm going to talk about activating your true abundance. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Elise Basine. They call me the Metamorphosis Queen, and I help women activate their ascension and step into full abundance through breath work and through my psychic gifts. So, today, I am going to be talking about how you can activate and align with your true abundance through the powerful tool that I teach of breath work. And I will also give you the opportunity to comment about what you think is blocking your abundance. And I will quickly tap into your energy and I will tell you what I see. And I'm also going to do a oracle card reading for the collective around how we all in this group can activate our abundance. So, first, I just want to talk a little bit about the breath work that I teach and why it literally is the best tool to propel yourself forward in your business and create the abundance that you desire. So, the first thing I want to say about that is with starting a business, it is so important to do the personal growth work first, ladies. So for any of you that are feeling stuck or feeling like you don't know how to move forward, I know so many of you are always saying to me, is it the right time to start my business? Is it the right time to jump off that cliff? Hey guys, hi Holly, hi Virginia, and please ask questions or comment about what you think is keeping you stuck, and I'll look into those in a few minutes after I finish explaining. Okay, so the breath work that I teach is the most powerful tool to align with abundance, and I'll tell you why. So, when you are consciously breathing, right? So, in sessions with me and when you work with me, I will teach you how to do conscious connected breathing, which is an extremely powerful yet really simple breathwork technique where you move energy in the body, right? And here's what happens when you use this powerful tool of breath work. The first thing that happens is by focusing on your breathing and consciously connecting yourself to your breathing, you are forcing yourself to be in the present moment. And I know we all hear about, like, well, oh yeah, be present, be in the present moment. Okay, so why is that so great, right? What is the value in that? And I'm going to tell you. So, oh, hi, Tao. Oh, I'm so excited to talk to you tomorrow. I know we have a call scheduled. I'm super excited about that. So, what happens when we begin to focus on our breathing is we are forced to be in the present moment. And when you force yourself to be in the present moment, something magical happens. All of a sudden, you no longer are the stories that you told yourself about who you are. You're no longer the things that happened to you in your past. You're no longer living on these limits that you set yourself for yourself in the future. All of a sudden, you become infinite possibility. When you force yourself to be in the present moment, you are connecting to the field of infinite possibility. And when you do that on a regular basis, all of a sudden, things that you never thought you could do, things that you never thought were possible for you, all of a sudden begin to become possibilities and they begin to happen. So that is the first thing about utilizing breath work is you're forced to connect to this field of infinite possibility where anything is possible and where you can create anything that you want, because that's what the present moment is. It's the quantum field, the field of infinite possibility where every possibility exists. So as you continue to tap into that on a regular basis, you begin to create all of these expansive things for yourself, all of these things that you never thought were possible. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is when you do this breathwork process that I teach, you begin to move energy in the body. And what happens when we move energy in the body is it's twofold. It's very, very powerful. So when you begin to start moving energy in the body, all of the stuck energy that is living in your body, whether it's old thought patterns, old feelings or emotions that you haven't dealt with, old traumas, whether it's from something that happened in your childhood or an old relationship that you haven't fully processed, that you're still kind of thinking about, that's still bothering you. All of that stuck energy holds a chemical signature in your cells. And when you begin to breathe and move energy in the body, this stuck energy, which is living in the subconscious, begins to rise to the conscious awareness so that A, you can become aware of it. So you can become aware of those blocks that are holding you back. And B, you physically release them through the breath. So, all of that stuck energy, all of those blocks that are holding you back, you actually physically release them from the body. And what's the result? You create space to call in the new thing that you are wanting, whether it's a successful business, a new relationship, aligning with more abundance. By utilizing this practice, you begin to align with true abundance, which is aligning with your soul's purpose, aligning with your highest good, and opening yourself up to all of those gifts from the universe, right? So that's what happens when we utilize this tool of breath work. We begin to activate these things that were lying dormant in us because we have been stuck on the past. We have been stuck in these old limiting beliefs that keep going on repeat in our minds. And when we utilize the power of the breath, we're able to actually physically release those old beliefs, creating space for something new, but also giving you space to align with your true nature, with your soul's divine purpose. And this is something that I work with people all the time because one of my gifts is I'm able to see what someone's soul purpose is. So I'm able to see what's blocking them from aligning with their purpose, and then I'm able to see what their purpose is on this planet. So when you utilize the tool of breath work, you release all of that old stuff that you're carrying from the past, and then you open up to aligning with your soul's purpose, to understanding what your divine gifts are, and then being able to align with the confidence, the wherewithal to actually put those divine gifts into practice. And I see it all the time with people. They create really, really mind blowing results in a really short amount of time. So, just to give you a few quick examples of results that have happened, I have one client who, after 2 sessions, she was offered a 20K raise at work and a huge promotion. With her, it was crazy because she didn't even know that she was wanting that. And she just totally opened herself up and activated something within herself, and she aligned with this new phase in her life. I have clients that after just 3 or 4 sessions, they quit their job that they hated, they start a new business, or they move forward in the job that they are already in, or they move forward as an entrepreneur. So all of these things happen really quickly when we move stuck energy out of the body, because all of that stuck energy that you see in the form of old limiting beliefs, old thought patterns, are holding us back from creating the life that we desire. So when we utilize the breath, we begin to align with our true purpose, our true abundance, and the divine gifts that we have to share. Okay? So I'm going to look at some of your questions now. Oh, Virginia, yes, it is very inspiring. So one question, Sarah, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Sarah Bit. I almost always never know how I want my future to look like. I know I want to build an amazing, successful business, but I'm not sure if if that's what I want, or it's an idea that's borrowed, and if that will bring fulfillment. So actually, this is a really common question that I get from people because they feel like their thoughts for some reason are not authentic, or they have some kind of other motivations around wanting to do certain things. But what I want to tell you that the answer to this is always about trust. It's always about trusting your intuition and trusting the things that you are drawn to, right? So, what I want to tell you about this question is that you wouldn't even have the idea in your mind that you wanted to build an amazing, successful business if that wasn't what your soul truly desired, right? You would be doing something else and you wouldn't even be thinking about that. It's so important to trust your desires and what you are naturally drawn to, because that's your soul communicating to you. That is your soul telling you that this is the direction to go in. This is what I want. So it's really important to trust that and not question yourself. And this is something that I see really commonly with my clients is questioning themselves and not trusting the messages that they're receiving. Because ladies, we are all receiving messages from our intuition and from our higher self all the time. We are always receiving information from the universe. It's just about listening to it, and it's about trusting it, right? You are always receiving messages. Um, okay. So, Aisha, what shall we do on a daily routine? Oh, okay. So, this is a really good question. And, Virginia, how do you do these breathing exercises? Okay. So, if you guys join my group, which is above, um, in the group, when you first join, I provide a breathwork session completely free. It's an audio file and a video that shows you how to do the breath, and then the audio talks you through a breathwork session so you can see exactly what it's like to go through a breathwork session, and you can use it all the time so that you can start to receive the benefits and you can know if it's a fit to move forward working with me. So definitely join my group. The link is above, and you can get that breathwork session. You can try it out and see what the results are. My community has been having amazing results with just this free session that I posted. They've been releasing fear, they've been stepping into their power. They're saying that they're releasing old physical ailments from their body. It is powerful, powerful stuff. So I definitely recommend trying it. Virginia, is this breathing processes throughout the day? No, so the breath work that I teach, you can do it once a day or once every other day, but it's an audio file that you listen to, and I guide you through breathing, and I give you different prompts, and I actually channel the information through. So I channel spirit when I'm creating these breathwork sessions. So I'm divinely guided to say whatever needs to be said to guide you to true healing and full abundance. So these sessions are really magical. They're set to angelic music that really takes you to another realm. And then I divinely channel the information that comes through. So they're super healing, and you will release, create space, and really start to step into a new version of yourself when you utilize these sessions. And like I said, I have one completely free in my Facebook group. So definitely check that out. And then the other thing I wanted to do is I'm just going to pull some cards for the group. I'm not going to do one-on-one readings, but you guys can definitely feel free to ask me questions, especially about moving forward in your business, and I will answer them just based on what I feel from your energy. But I'm definitely going to pull just a few cards for the group to see what we need to work on as a collective. And even if you're watching the replay, definitely shoot me a hashtag replay and let me know how this message resonates for you, because just so you know, it's always divinely guided. So everyone who watches even the replay will receive the message that they're supposed to receive from this. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Virginia. Okay. So the first thing, Bailey, how do I switch from doing to being? Oh my God, that's such a good question. I love that. So, what I would say for that is A, meditation, and B, breath work. Really creating a routine of practices for yourself where you're practicing being, right? It's not just going to happen, it's about practicing it. And also, one of the things that I want to mention that is so, so powerful is around loving and accepting yourself. Because I think a lot of us, we feel like we have to do, and go all the time because we think we're not going to be worthy unless we're always producing something, right? But really, that's not true. So, but because we don't love ourselves enough, because sometimes we don't have that sense of self-worth, we think in order to prove our sense of worth, we have to be accomplishing something or doing something or creating something. And that's not true. When we start to practicing being, like in meditation and in breath work, where you get the chance to just experience who you are on a deeper level, you start to realize that you have value no matter what you're doing, right? And one of the things that I've really started to learn when I've been channeling, you're welcome, Charlotte, is that it's all about radical self acceptance and self love. And I know you hear that all the time, like self love. What is like, people say that all the time, but really, the reason why a lot of us are not aligning with true abundance and not creating the lives that we want are because we're not loving ourselves unconditionally, right? If something goes wrong or our life doesn't go the way we think it's supposed to, we beat ourselves up, we talk to ourselves negatively, we allow other people to treat us in a negative way, and that really stunts our growth instead of loving ourselves through mistakes and mishaps just like we would a child. We beat ourselves up over it, right? And then that causes even more blocks and stunts our growth even more. So, what I would say to your question, Bailey, is A, meditate and do breath work every day, and B, practice radical self love. And I know that's easier said than done. And if you would like support and help with that, definitely reach out to me to schedule a call if you're interested in breath work or just join my group to get started. Okay, so a couple cards for the group. So the first card that came up is Message in a Bottle. And this card is really an invitation to listen to the messages from the universe. Listen to the messages from your higher self. Like I said, your intuition is always communicating to you about what is next, about what you should be doing, about where you should be putting your energy, about who you really are. Your intuition is always communicating to you. And the way that it communicates to you a lot of the time is by the things that you're naturally drawn to, the things that you're naturally interested in, right? That's your communication, your soul, your higher self telling you that this is where you should put your energy, right? So listen to those messages. And one great way to get in touch with those messages is through breath work. Okay, so the next card that came up, don't get scared. This is Chaos and Conflict. And this card is really an invitation for you to look at the things that are uncomfortable, right? We all have things that happened in our past that we don't want to look at, right? It's like the shadow version of ourselves, the things that we think are unworthy about ourselves, that we think are horrible, that we don't want other people to know, that shadow aspect. In order for us to ascend and really activate true abundance and really step into our full power, we need to be willing to look at the shadow. You need to be willing to look at those parts of yourself that you're afraid of, that make you feel uncomfortable, that you feel like you don't want anyone else to see. You have to be willing to deal with that. So that's what this card is, an invitation to heal through going through the discomfort, through looking at that chaos and conflict, looking at that shadow aspect of yourself. That's where the healing occurs, right? It's not always an easy process, but the rewards are unbelievable. Full abundance, full ascension, and really activating who you truly are. Okay, and then the last card that came up, which is perfect, is peace. So this is really about cultivating inner peace within yourself through these practices that I'm talking about, through breath work, through listening to your intuition. Because ladies, when you listen to your intuition, that is a deep act of self-love. You are honoring yourself in a way that is unparalleled to anything else. When you honor the divine communication that you're getting from your soul, from your higher self, from the universe by listening to it, that is like the ultimate act of self love. So it's so, and that will create such healing for you. So, in order to really move forward, it's so important to begin to cultivate that inner peace within you by sitting in stillness, doing breath work, and also meditation. And if you guys have any questions about that, please let me know. But yes, so, so, so important to create a routine of practices for yourself that really begin to connect you with you. Because if you want to move forward in your life, if you want to create that abundance activation, if you want to start to align with your soul's purpose, the only way to do that is to begin to connect with yourself, honor yourself, and love yourself. And if you're not sure exactly what those things mean or how to do those things, I can teach you. So, to start off, definitely join my group, Breathe to Succeed. Next week is really exciting. I'm going to be offering a free training in my group. It's a free 3-day training called the Ascension Activation, and I'm really going to be going full force in teaching you the tools to become the master of your reality. And this is really exciting because I love talking about this. This stuff like totally lights me up because there is, I know you always say like, oh, you create your reality, and I think a lot of people say that, but I'm going to show you like what that actually means and how that actually works, right? So that's next week in my group. It's a 3 key secrets to becoming the master of your reality. I'm going to go into how to release fear, which is a big block for all of us, right? But I'm going to show you how to transmute fear into an opportunity for growth. And then I'm going to show you how to activate your 5D consciousness. And if you guys don't know what 5D consciousness is, you can join my group and see the training. But 5D consciousness is like love consciousness. It's where everything is connected, that quantum field where all possibilities exist that I'm talking about that we access through breath work. I'm going to talk about how to live in that field and access that at any time. And then I'm also just going to give you some tools on how you can begin to really create the life that you truly desire. Virginia, where can we get that energy reading? Okay, so the what I said now is if you want to ask a question, Virginia, I will tap into your energy. So if you want to ask me about something with your business or something that's going on in your life, I can give you a quick answer here. I have a few minutes left, so I will take a few questions at the end. But like I said, if you guys want more, definitely join my group. And I also will do readings in there. I also deliver channeled messages in my group for the collective. So definitely get in there. It's a really fun place to be. So I'll give you guys a minute to see if anyone else has any questions. So, yes, ladies, if you are interested in learning about the power of breath work and how it can completely transform your life and really send you to the next level and activate your abundance, then definitely join my group if you're ready to jump in full force and start doing breath work and start going through a complete metamorphosis, then definitely set up a call with me so we can talk more. We will move through those blocks, release that fear, and get you aligned with what you're really supposed to be doing on this planet, because that's what I help people do. Okay, so Virginia, if you have any questions for me, definitely join my group and you can post those questions in the group. I have to hop off now, but it was so nice connecting with all of you. You ladies are amazing. I hope to see you at my training next week. Oh, wait. Okay, Sarah. Should I have a business or continue my job, which is also amazing and pays really well? It feels like you want to have a business. It definitely feels like you want to have a business. It feels like maybe you are afraid and you feel attached to your job because it pays really well, but there is a part of you that is yearning for like another level of freedom, it feels like. So I would listen to that, and you can take baby steps. You don't have to dive in head first, but really start to nurture that desire and see where it leads you. um is group or one-on-one the best option for me right now? um I mean, I feel like one-on-one is always better when it comes to healing. So I think one-on-one. Yeah, do you mean, Sarah, do you mean one-on-one in work, in doing breath work, or for you specifically with your business? um Charlotte, I would like to please have a card about my new product that I will launch soon on the market. Charlotte, I'm not going to pull cards for anyone, but I will tell you because I just tapped into your energy. And this is all about your full commitment and belief in yourself and your trust in yourself. Okay? So there's nothing outside of you that's going to decide whether or not this is successful. This is about you fully trusting yourself and figuring out if what you are doing is fully in alignment for you and feels really, really good, and then trusting your ability to do it, right? And then that's what's going, oh, for you, especially in your business, Sarah. Okay. Okay, so Charlotte, was that Charlotte? Yes, so it's all about you trusting yourself. Okay. Sarah, for me specifically in my business. Okay, so that's why I asked you, because I feel like when you said that, I automatically thought group, and I was like, wait, are you talking about breath work? Because I don't really do, I do a group immersion, but yeah, so it feels like a group like course or something feels really aligned for you. Um, do I continue my medical massage practice? I feel like you want to do something else, or you wouldn't be asking me that. But I think, Kelly, I think it's really, it would be really important to you before you make any decisions to start doing some deep inner work and really starting to connect with the messages that your soul is telling you, right? Because if you're questioning anything, ladies, and this is for everyone, it means that your soul is desiring more, right? And I think a lot of times, like, we feel guilty for wanting more. We think, oh, we should be grateful for what we have, right? But there's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with wanting it all, right? And part of this abundance activation is owning that and standing strong in that and being proud of that. Like, hey, like, I'm powerful and I want more. And it's okay to say that. So, Kelly, yeah, I think it would be really important for you to just really go within and start to connect with your intuition and receive those messages about what you want to do next, because it feels like you want to do something next. Virginia, I have a brick and mortar for 15 years. Also, I have several online businesses I'm passionate about our going team. Will I attract? It feels like you need to focus your energy a little bit, and like I said, I think um, doing breath work and meditation and really like stopping all of the stuff out here that makes you feel scattered, you'll find an answer. So it's really about connecting to yourself and honoring yourself and deciding what really feels aligned for you, even if it's not the thing that you thought it was, right? So it's about getting really super honest with yourself, and that's for everyone. Okay, ladies, I have to hop off. My time is up, but I would love to connect with you more. I would love to see you in my group. And if you really are ready to jump off that cliff and dive headfirst into a complete metamorphosis through breath work, align with your divine gifts, and share them with the world, then set up a call with me. All right, I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.